unleash the horrors of the underworld in the reimagined 2022 film Hellraiser. When Riley McHenry discovers the infamous puzzle box, she unwittingly unleashes Pinhead and the Cenobites' sadomasochistic entities from hell. As the boundaries between pleasure and pain blur, Riley and her loved ones must confront their darkest fears. Will Riley escape the Cenobite gruesome realm, or will she be succumbed to eternal torment? Dare to enter the twisted world of Hellraiser where the pain is pleasure and survival is a nightmare. Let's watch that through the movie recap of Hellraiser. Welcome to Movie Spotlight. Joey, a sex worker at the hedonistic Will the Roland Voigt's party, is in search of him. Serena Voigt's attorney asks Joey to come to the room at the end of the hall in 10 minutes. Joey finds a mechanical puzzle box inside the room. Joey is shocked to see Voight and demands that Joey solve the puzzle box placed in front of him. When Joey figures out the puzzle, a sword emerges from the box and stabs him. The box changes into another shape and the sword gets hidden inside again. A gateway opens, causing chains to fly out and tear apart Joey. Void prays for the boon to Leviathan, god of Labyrinth, and Labyrinth is another name for hell, an evil realm of eternal pain and pleasure. 6 years later, Riley, who is in recovery from alcohol addiction, has sex with Trevor, and both are caught by her brother Matt, his partner Colin, and their flatmate Nora, with whom Riley now resides. Matt doesn't like Trevor, and Riley promises she won't see him again. Riley's lover, Trevor, persuades her to assist in breaking into an abandoned storage warehouse and stealing it. He also mentions that he doesn't know anything about the package and guesses it's some billionaire's business, and stealing it would benefit them. They break the package, find a puzzle box, and take it. Riley takes it with her. Riley arrives home late. Matt is angry because she is drunk, and he fights with Riley. Further, he asks her to move out of the house, so she does. She packs her bag and places it in her car. She takes her usual pills and her eyes catch the puzzle box she got. She solves the puzzle at an abandoned park, dodging the blade. A group of mutilated humanoids known as Cenobites come and demand that she select another sacrifice. Matt in his room wakes up from a nightmare and searches for Riley. He finds her in the park and tries to wake Riley after seeing that she has blacked out. He lashes himself on the box when he tries to throw it away from her. To clean his wound, he heads to a neighboring lavatory. Riley, in her boozy state, observes the box changing its shape. Matt is taken by Cenobites inside the lavatory, and Riley realizes he is gone when she hears him scream. Riley and Trevor try to locate someone who is related to the package they stole. That's how they get to meet Voight's former attorney, Serena Menaker, who had concealed the box in the warehouse since they believe it caused Matt to vanish. When Menaker tries to retrieve the box from Riley, the blade accidentally cuts her. Menaker was taken to the hospital, and she alone could see the Cenobites come through the walls of the hospital. She is surrounded and then captured by Cenobites in an unexplainable, horrific way. Riley surfs the internet about Voight and finds he is highly involved in occultism. Voight's sex worker and groundkeeper, who were related to his estate, also went missing mysteriously. When Riley visits Voight's deserted mansion, she discovers his writing and discovers that the box can be used in several ways, all of which need the Cenobites to mark a victim before they can take it. When the box is finished, the creature in charge of hell, Leviathan, bestows a gift on its owner. When she sees an apparition, Riley is shocked to learn that Matt has been flayed. Riley's mates Trevor, Colin, and Nora arrive at the estate searching for her. Nora tries all the switches and discovers a secret door while Riley explains her discoveries to Colin. Nora gets inside and she gets stuck. The still alive but mutilated Voight, who is lurking behind the walls, stabs Nora with a puzzle box. Still, when everyone is inside the vehicle, the Cenobites kidnaps Nora as the group flees the estate in a car. There comes the priest, the Cenobites' leader, who mocks and abuses Nora. The group retreats towards the mansion after smashing the van. When Nora is gone, Riley picks up the box and tries to throw it away. The priest approaches Riley and offers to raise Matt from the dead in exchange for Riley making 2 more sacrifices. Riley is sliced by the sword when she resists. Riley, who has been now marked, is told by the priest to make 2 more sacrifices or risk becoming a victim herself. After Trevor gets hurt by the Chatterer, Riley figures out the next step and stabs Chatterer. one of the Cenobites. The next sacrifice is a Cenobite, hence that is ripped to bits by other Cenobites. After returning to the mansion, the gang discovers that steel doors have been installed to keep the Cenobites out. Cenobites are waiting outside the mansion because they have Riley split. Voight meets Trevor, and it is revealed that Trevor has been working for Voight to find victims to sacrifice to the puzzle box after Riley and Colin leave him to rest. As Riley and Colin prepare to make the final sacrifice by trapping the Asphyx a Cenobite, Voight shows up and stabs Colin with a box. That's when Riley and Colin get to know about Trevor. Voight mentions that he went in search of new pleasures. However, his reward was an apparatus that was linked to him and twisted his nerve endings, causing him to be in chronic misery. Once the final arrangement is complete, he traps the Cenobites and demands they ask Leviathan to release him from his gift. Riley gets the box and opens the steel doors to let the Cenobites inside, while Leviathan appears in the sky above the mansion. After making all of his sacrifices, Voight asks to relieve him. The priest mentions that he can only ask for a higher threshold and only exchanges can be made. Simultaneously, Colin is tortured by Cenobites inside. Riley confronts Cenobite and says that she doesn't choose him. Cenobite says Colin has been marked and only an exchange can be made. The priest informs Voight that while his reward cannot be returned, it may be exchanged for the higher one. He takes her offer of power when she makes it. Riley chooses Trevor to be the new last sacrifice and uses a knife to save Colin from torture. After being disfigured, Trevor is hauled to hell. After being freed from his device and given healing, Voight is instantly dragged away by Leviathan and impaled with a big chain. The Cenobites inform Riley that they can raise Matt from the dead as the gift after the sacrifices are finished. Riley tells them that she will accept Matt's death and declines to have any gifts because she knows they will always be twisted. The Cenobites informs her that she has essentially chosen the gift of lament by deciding to live with her loss and shame. The Cenobites vanish and the box returns to its cube shape. Riley doesn't respond when Colin asks her whether she made the right decision as they depart the mansion. Voight brutally transforms into a new Cenobite inside Leviathan.